And so the calm before the storm. A game this so engraved into sporting history. These two teams have squared up so many times before. It is a rivalry whose significance has never been diluted and never ever will be. All stemming from that simple dread at the very idea of losing each to the other. Everyone here is obliged to win. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Familiar feeling this for you, Jim?
Yeah, well, I think it's going to be a game where the two key words are pride and courage, Peter. Pride in that you have to be prepared to fight for everything, and courage to be daring, to stand up and to commit yourself.
And already we're underway here. And when these two meet, generally speaking, sparks fly. Passionate, emotional, blood-boiling, sometimes angry, always the same, yet every time a little different. And now the breakaway. Merino. Oh, they could break here. Now it's Oyarzabal. He could be in here. He's had a shot! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, what a statement of intent. Who better to be the one to have the first say? A cracking opening to this game.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Oh, he's just loving that. Certainly gives you a very unique feeling. Tremendous.
Merino. And here's Oyarzabal.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Son Heung-min.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that.
Deserved a better ball there. He's right to be disappointed.
Reinders. And it's Zubimendi. Now, he's got space here. Good ball over the top. And he was alert to it. Well, the counter-attack will come to nothing because that is an errant touch.
Well, I think that might well put him off watching tonight's highlights.
Reinders. Can he get it through? Look at the space here. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. And we have our very first corner. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And now a sudden chance to counter. Son Heung-min. And here's Garnacho. Now, can they get him all? Goes for a shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
It's quite a show he's putting on here. This is excellent work.
It's a loose ball. And he's quick to get it clear again. Well, it's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. He is through here.
Oh, great feat, that.
Well, that looks a decent ball. Reinders. Lovely, now then. Now it's... And the shot! Loose ball, shoots! And he has kept it out somehow.
Zubimendi actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
He'll try to keep this alive. Distributed tidily. Real chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Can't be expected to deliver anything better than that. This is heroic keeping.
Moura.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply. Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
He's had it taken off him, and that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Son Heung-min. And here's Reinders. Merino. Reinders. Fired deep towards the back post. Havertz. Garnacho. Ambitious ball here. Dink through. He's found a way through. Pings it across. And that should get the job done. Merino. Son Heung-min. Defending was strong and firm. Looking for a runner. And he's straight offside. Not the most accurate pass. And that'll be the final action of the first half. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
Well, it's been a proper derby so far, no doubt about that. Intense and utterly captivating. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
It's not easy being down in situations like this. I know it's an overused term, but you really have to play with courage. Be brave, and let's see where it gets you. You might just get lucky because of it.
That's a look and place it forward. Now that is a hefty challenge. Bilbao needed that, they really needed it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
And that's another good win of the ball. Aimed beyond the defence. Moura. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
That has not gone well. No, that's been intercepted. Alaba. Bilbao still trailing by one and looking here to take it up a notch after the break. They're urgent. Great chance! He has done it! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and Havertz! He's hit it first time.
Well, that was inventive and speculative, but the thought process was a little slicker than the attempt.
Now it's Barcola. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Son Heung-min takes a shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting! And they are cruising away! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
A case now of complete control.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Now, this could be a chance. Corner it is. That's a decent clearance. Bilbao have the chance to go the other way. Moura. Now he's off and running. And Gomez. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, that's fabulous. And he shoots! Outstanding save to keep that out.
That's the threat he carries, Peter, running at defences like that. If only he managed to retain his composure.
Zubimendi is there, and he can get that clear. Son Heung-min. Now it's Havertz. Can he finish? Well, it was a chance, but meat and drink for the keeper. Barcola. Strong running down that left flank. Barcola!
Oh, really well played.
Great ball, and he's in. It's Son Heung-min! Garnacho.
This is the time you need that pace.
And there's his chance to lead the counter.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Moura. Now it's Havertz. Well, there's the clearance. Bilbao have got it back, and they'll have another go. And that could set him on his way. And it's Son Heung-min. And he's away. Havertz. Oh, a delicate chip through. Looking to play him in. Barcola gets through on his own. Barcola! It's in! Just cruising! They are cruising! And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. And here's Havertz. Knocks it into space. Deftly away.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 8, el dorsal 9, serán sustituidos por el dorsal 24, el dorsal 10. Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
Gonzalo Guedes. Out to the left it goes. Played back in. Looking for the run. Can he finish? That's really well manoeuvred.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Pass is just off target. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Now it's Aspas. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And he's been shifted off it. That's that. The end. Bilbao cannot spin this any other way. They came up against opponents who were thrilling, at times unplayable, who simply brushed them off. Thoughts on what we've just seen?
Well, you can never predict the results of these games, as